on a night like this, when the sun feels so far away, when you can't get any rest and fear the feelings come to stay, take a big deep breath, it'll be alright. This isn't the end, this is just one night. Pick up and up and write them down, all the things that make you proud. No matter how much that you see now, there's way more waiting to be found. Like a puzzle to be pieced together, it's all about the process. Like a mystery that lasts forever, with every single clue, there's something new. Sometimes all it takes is taking a step back. When it's in your face, it's hard to tell what you're looking at. So take a big deep breath, it'll be alright. This isn't the end, this is just one night. Pick up and up and write them down, all the things that make you proud. No matter how much that you see now, there's way more waiting to be found. Like a puzzle to be pieced together, it's all about the process. Like a mystery that lasts forever, with every single clue, there's something new. Don't be afraid of the cliche, just let it all out anyway. The feelings you have discovered, all of the works of you one heart. Pick up and up and write them down, all the things that make you proud. No matter how much that you see now, there's way more waiting to be found. Like a puzzle, like a puzzle that goes so together, it's all about the process. Like a mystery we'll solve together, with every single clue, there's something new. And now you're understanding with you, down the cloudy skies that blue. And I will keep alone, you too, I'll do the same for myself too.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, my name is Circus. I am the writer of the song you just saw. I write most of the songs on this channel. First and foremost, before I introduce my guests, I will explain what this stream is for. So welcome to the first of hopefully many after shows where we chat about the behind the scenes of a song that I just released yesterday called Puzzle. So what we'll be doing in this stream is just kind of talk show style, going through a slide presentation about the process of the songs, the songwriting process for this. And at the end of this whole slideshow, we'll have a Q&A if you have any questions. So I would ask you to save those until the end. You'll know when it happens because there's a big slide that has a big Q&A on it. So that's when we'll be answering any questions. So First and foremost, let me introduce my guests, starting with Rice, who edited the video. Say hi, Rice.
I'm Rice. I made the video.
Rice might be a bit quiet, so I'm going to turn myself down a little. Apologies. Rice is going to be talking with that.
Automatic CC. So
Yeah.
true.
So Rice has.
Anyways, I'm Rice_deity on Twitter.com.
Mhm.
And I use any pronouns.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I'm he, him. Oh yeah, we had a whole introduction sheet that I forgot to go through. I think I forgot the pronouns part, that's it.
Welcome everyone to the first after show stream.
Welcome. All right. After Rice, we have Eddie joining us today.
Hi, I'm Eddie. I drew for the PV and I go by they, them.
Woo! Also, Rice, you might be quiet on my end, so I'm going to turn you up. So,
Okay.
Well, there you go. All right. But woo, Rice.
Every project
Eddie.
has a lot of work that goes into it.
Oh, I made Rice.
And really talented people.
Woo!
So we wanted to be able to showcase it.
Yeah, we wanted to be able to
And let everyone show off basically.
Yeah, to showcase all of the showcase all of the people who helped create this song, and the song's coming up as well because I've been working with a lot of people, and they're all so cool and so awesome.
And talk about all the cool artists we got, lol.
Yeah, starting with Eddie, the first cool artist. So I suppose let's go through the slides first and foremost, because did I miss anything else about the introduction? I don't think so.
Cool artist 1 dash.
Cool artist 1, Eddie. So let's see. Whoa. All right. So this is Puzzle. I forget what the next slide is already. Starting great. All right. Let's see. The songwriting process. Okay. So, Puzzle. This is the slide that I'm going to talk the most in, really. So, Puzzle is a song that I wrote in December of 2020 for the last Patreon song of that year. My Patreon is something that I release songs to first because I don't have to release a visual with it, so it's a lot easier to just write a song and then put it out to Patreon rather than try and, that way I can take my time with hiring really cool people to make really cool visuals and stuff. So, so it was written over a year ago. And I went into the songwriting process with I wanted to write something uplifting and inspiring, especially for like people who create just anything and are going through either just a burnout or a slump or just any kind of art block. I wanted to initially write a song to kind of help work through that, not only for other people but also for myself. So it's got that meaning, but I also wanted to write it with the perspective of finding yourself and just how you're always going to find new things about yourself the longer that you work on yourself, kind of like the longer you work on a piece of art, So I really wanted to try and write something happy, but still pretty personal, I mean, I think it's fun to write happy songs that are just happy for the sake of being happy, but I wanted to write something uplifting with Puzzle. So it was a lot of fun to write that. I was inspired, like, song-wise by synth pop and idol music, because I really like idol music. I don't know about Rice or Eddie, but I really like I like so many different idol series. Like, I think I've been into the Idolmaster series longer than I've been into Vocaloid, so I've kind of always had this desire to at some point try and write an idol song. This was one of those attempts, and while it's not exactly the same as that style, it was really fun to try and write something so synthy and upbeat, and I think I'm really happy with how it came out. And so on my Patreon, I have a vocalist poll. So I explained earlier that I release songs on Patreon early, and one of the perks for patrons there is that they get to pick the vocalist. So I always pick 4 options. The 4 options for Puzzle were Sonica, Rin, Gumi, and Miku. And initially, Gumi won. But then I really felt like the song, as time went on, I wanted to make it a Miku song, because it felt like all of my Miku songs up until then were pretty dark. And I mean, a lot of my Gumi songs are also dark, but I especially wanted to write an upbeat and happy Miku song. This was before I wrote Bubblegum, which is also an upbeat and happy Miku song, but I still decided to change the vocalist to Miku in the end.
Also very idol lol.
Yeah. both Bubblegum and Puzzle went into it with the uplifting and inspiring idol prompt, I suppose. Except this one was a bit more personal, I think. I think I wanted to make I don't know if I want to use the adjective of intimate, but I wanted like Puzzle to feel more like a one-on-one conversation, whereas Bubblegum is more of a like Hatsune Miku as the character talking to like a whole crowd of people, you know? Like Idol, I guess Bubblegum's closer to Idol, whereas Puzzle is closer to uplifting. And on my Patreon, I do an alternate version of the song. So certain people, certain pledgers, people who pledge a certain amount will get an alternate version of the song. And this song, Puzzle, was sung by Mai Utau, Ishiame Aido. So there's technically 3 versions of this song. There's the Gumi version, there's an Aido version, and what you heard is the Miku version. That I think yeah, I wanted that. I wanted the songwriting to be like Miku giving you a hug. I wanted it to be just as sweet and warm and uplifting as possible. And in regards of tuning a Miku, I think she was probably... I put the most effort in tuning Miku comparatively, because I combined Miku's V4 English voice bank with almost all of her I think it was V4 Japanese voice banks. So there's some Miku original, Miku sweet, light, all of that. So, well, wait, light isn't in V4, but you know what I mean. I had a lot of fun really trying to tune Miku for this song, and I think because of all the effort I put in with Miku tuning it, it feels like, even though there's 3 versions, it's definitely Miku's song, and I'm happy to have released it with Miku. But yeah, I think that's probably most of what I initially wanted to talk about the song. Should we move on? Or should we...
We can move on.
Okay, we will move on. So...
Wow, very cheerful.
Yeah. So next
Also, yes, that's me in the chat, lol.
Oh yeah, Rice is in the chat. Rice will be in the chat. The first thing is... This is probably... I think actually...
So check out our sick logo.
Yeah, I think this is the first song I've ever gotten a logo for, specifically. Myro, who you can see here, made the logo for Puzzle. Like, it's a logo. It's big. It's
We got a very talented and beloved designer to design a logo for this song. It's cool.
It's so cool. Puzzle has like an official logo, you know?
It's very cool.
And there were a lot of what's the word? Runner-ups isn't the right word. There's a lot of work in progress versions of the logo that I can show you guys.
Concept art. Next slide.
This was the concept art for Puzzle. I really liked the bottom left one, but I do think the top right one would have been cute as well.
Mero was unable to join us for the stream, but they let us show the concept art.
Yeah.
All of the concepts were incredibly good. It was very hard to pick one.
Oh yeah, it was so tough to pick one. I think the reason that I wanted to pick the bottom one, the one that became the full the logo, was because I felt like it fit the theme the most, and it felt, while still kind of whimsical, very readable and a bit classy, I guess. Is that the right word?
We kind of wanted a kid's book vibe.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah, we wanted a kid's book vibe that was also easy to read and clean. So
like kid's book, but not like a kindergartner.
Yeah.
Like a second grade kid's book.
Yeah, like a second grade kid's book.
A big kid's book.
A big kid's book. So true. But they all were super cool. Gosh, looking at these again, I could have just sat here and...
We are still very torn, lol.
Yeah, I could have just sat here for like 2 weeks before, and have the song come out with no logo and still be like, which one? Because I do really like all of them. I'm very indecisive. But yeah, so that was a logo process. And Myro is a super cool artist. And I think, can I do this? I can go back. If you would like to check out their work, it's MMAIRO1 on Twitter. Yeah. So, after the logo is Rice, the video maker. And Rice, I'll let you talk.
Hi. Please excuse the pauses while
you're
not typing, just thinking of things to say.
I just realized something.
What?
We haven't had background music this entire time. Sorry, that's my bad.
I was gonna say lol.
You keep going.
So we started working on this video in August 2021. And we put out a call for artists around this time, I think. On twitter.com. So this song is like very cute.
Yeah.
I thought a whimsical storybook kinda look would be cute. As I said before. And I've been following Eddie for a while.
Oh yeah, Eddie's
because I love their work.
So true. Eddie's work's so cool. Oh, I'm gonna paste in the background music now, so you might suddenly hear it, but I'll volume correct real quick.
Their style is very distinct and recognizable. They do this awesome paper cut style. So I was like, yo. I thought Eddie would be perfect for it.
Yeah.
Most of the video was boarded by Eddie as well, I think. They've done MV work before. This ain't their first rodeo. And I'm really happy with how the video came out. Besides the one mistake.
We don't talk
Don't
about
look
that.
at that.
Don't look at that one mistake.
Yeah, besides that. That was my bad. No fault on Eddie. But yet.
I definitely thought that Eddie's art style super fit the concept. So it was exciting to see what you did with both Eddie's with Eddie's art and the logo and stuff, and made it into a video.
Not much to say about the animation process cause it was pretty simple. But I did like The kids show vibe.
Yeah.
On the refrains.
Mm-hmm.
The refrain typography. I thought that was fun.
Was
Very
super
like. Blue's Clues. That's it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wanna be Blue's Clues.
You want to be Blue's Clues so bad.
Anyways, that's all I got. Video was very fun.
Yay. I thought you did a great job. So thank you for talking about your process.
Smiley face.
Yay. All right, so next slide. Because we will answer questions in regards to each process at the end. But the next slide is about... Oh, there we go. The artist, Eddie.
Hello, I am Eddie.
Hello.
Well, I did board pretty much all of the MV. There was one idea that was Rice's idea. It was the magical girl thing. That one wasn't my idea, but
Oh yeah, it's been so long I forgot Lamau.
what? Oh yeah. I'm not sure what else to talk about.
It's all good. Well, firstly,
Art good.
we really like your art.
Very
so,
warm.
So we have 3 slides of your art to showcase.
Look at Eddie's art.
So if you haven't seen Eddie's art
Eddie
before,
Gallery.
here's the Eddie Gallery. These are the pieces that I think really drew both me and Rice into wanting to hire Eddie for this MV. Because they're just
Also play Eddie's original Vocaloid horror game after school, it's good.
so true. All this art is super cute. I think, wasn't there... So I wrote Puzzle, and we were looking at artists, and we already kind of had Eddie in mind. But then I think Rice mentioned something about, Eddie, you're already working with puzzle themes?
Like, I had puzzle related Vocaloid designs, and I draw them once in a while.
I always love those designs.
Yeah, once I saw them, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is so cool.
Puzzle Fucase and Puzzle Miku, ironically not featured.
Yeah. Oh, are they on any of these slides? I suppose I can go back.
Puzzle Gus is right there, but Miku's not there. Puzzle Miku.
Yeah, I do really like this.
But yes, I thought Eddie would be perfect. Excellent vibes.
Great vibes. I think it matches the song.
Colors have
perfectly.
swag.
So true. So we have a few slides on the behind the scenes, like the storyboards and stuff that Eddie made. And also, I think the first one features
Concept art, yeah. Smiley face.
Concept art, and also, let's see, that's Rice's concept art in the first one.
That's me.
Was that the very first piece of concept art?
I think so.
The MS Paint stock photo hand?
I'm sorry. It was Clip.
It was Clip? Oh, sorry. But I do love the way that you can see how this process went through with these pieces, especially all the designs. Gosh, they were like the logo. Hard to
Eddie
pick.
a genius for getting anything out of that sketch. Also, I am still so in love with all these designs.
They're all so good. I don't think I mentioned... I forget if I mentioned this when you first sent this over, Eddie, but I was really torn, I think, because it's like I'm bad at deciding, but also because I thought that almost every single one of these could super fit, and I really love them.
Actually, it was so hard to pick that we ended up incorporating the magical girl transformation just so we could do 2.
Yeah, just so we had an excuse to do 2 of them.
Yeah, I remember I kind of had a hard time coming up with a design actually. Because I already had the Puzzle Miku stuff, so I was trying not to go that direction. So that's why, and I try to do something different with each of these designs, which is why there's a random detective. I actually was surprised that you guys liked that one, but well, we got to incorporate her.
It was so cute. It's such a good design.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. I think because it was so different, it stood out, but these all really stood out. My eyes kept like glancing over to it, which is why I'm glad we incorporated the detective outfit. But then I would look at all the others and go, oh, but these are all so good too. And these all super fit. And I'm glad that we incorporated more than one outfit, because if we had to pick just one of these, I think I would have trouble.
You did really good.
Super good job.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you, yeah.
For your hard work.
There's another slide after this, right? Let's see. Boop. Oh, yeah! Oh, these are so cute.
Yes, this is the last before Q&A, I think.
I remember trying to decide the coloring style, right? That's the top left is.
I don't think I actually showed you guys that one. That was when I think I almost did, but I wound up just going with what I thought was good, because I was trying to decide what coloring style to use in the PV, because I didn't want to do only papercraft style, but I wasn't sure which coloring style to go for. So I wound up going with A, because B was a coloring style that I had barely done, so I didn't think it was good. I didn't have confidence to have consistently good results, but A was a coloring style I was using on my Askblog a lot at the time, so I had a fair amount of confidence in it.
Both are very good, but A is so warm and cute.
I think it was a good decision to go with A for sure. I really like it. I like the colors.
Yeah.
And just how warm it came out. It's super pretty. It's neat looking at all this.
I remember when we were discussing which scenes to use the papercrafts vs the watercolor style yet.
Oh yeah.
I remember being a little like hesitant on doing the entire PV in papercraft style. So that's why I guess that there's...
Yes, it seemed very time consuming.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it works.
It also hurts my wrist if I'm not careful, so...
Oh no.
Yeah, I took breaks though. I took breaks and stuff.
Oh yes, be careful, please.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of fun.
But I think it worked out because it made them stand out and be super special.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it turned out well.
I think utilizing the papercraft style for like specific moments, especially at the end with the detective outfit and the little magical girl transformation, really made it stand out more and feel like its own little moment. And I think the two different styles really helped accentuate that, and they both work well with each other. So I'm really happy with it.
I'm glad it was fun.
Thank you.
The end product was so amazing. Eddie cool.
So true. Eddie so cool.
Thank you.
Eddie so cool, so talent.
One more thing I wanted to talk about, because like I think originally my concept was to the pre-transformation outfits and stuff. I was going to do that in my regular style, and then the detective would be like papercraft, but we wound up changing that so the chorus would have papercraft style. So I decided to like try to go for a different color palette, I think. So during the pre-transformation stuff, I purposefully used warmer colors, and then in the final, I used a lot of like cooler colors, I think. So
Ooh, yeah.
There's that.
Yeah, that definitely made the transition feel really gosh, what's the word? Distinct, I think. I definitely noticed that there was that kind of sudden change in colors and stuff. It was cool.
The colors were super dope.
Oh, the colors were so good. All of them.
I almost said the colors were cool, but they were warm half the time, ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. I get it. Color theory. Comedy. Alright, so let's see. The next slide after this is Q&A. So,
ask us anything, baby.
Yeah. If you have any questions for any of us in any part of the process, feel free to ask this now.
But we're 32 minutes and that's pretty good time.
Yeah. We'll probably... Well, yeah, we'll keep going as long as there are questions, I think. And if there's no questions, I have some questions that I made up right now in my head.
You can't ask Maro anything, but you should still follow them on Twitter, lol.
Oh yeah, you can't ask Maro anything. Let's see. So I think I see one from Mermaid of Starpaint. When you release songs on Patreon, are they also released simultaneously on streaming platforms? No, Patreon gets it early. Because the song's kind of not in its finished product, because I consider the presentation of the song with the video the final product, if I think a song should have a video, which I definitely thought Puzzle should. And I'm really happy that most people's first impression of Puzzle was with the video that had Eddie's art and Rice's editing. So I definitely think that's why I wait to release it publicly until everything is all done. So patrons get songs early.
Please keep questions as related to the MV as possible. We'll hopefully be doing these after every MV, so...
Yeah. Like, we could go on a rant on if cereal is a soup, but I don't think that's a good idea. for this stream at this very moment.
Ask us that during one of Circus Twitch streams.
Oh yeah, I stream
He streams 3 days a week, by the way.
I stream 3 days a week on Twitch, 2 days a week on Discord. Let's see.
Oh, Eerie Elixirs is a good one for you, Eddie.
Hold on, I need to look back at it.
Eddie, what's your favorite design you made out of the puzzle Mikus?
I'm not sure because I do like I did like a lot of them. I think the one that was number 2 wound up good, like for the feeling, because like I remember at the time I was kind of like thinking between 2 or 3. Like I liked them both. But I think I think 3 has a very idle feeling, but it doesn't really have an artist feeling. So, yeah. While 2 kind of has elements of 3, but it has that artist kind of feeling intact.
It's the hoodie.
It's the hoodie.
Artist hoodie.
That too, but I think also the apron-like thingy.
Yeah, the contrast of the white hoodie plus because the apron thing looks like an artist's schmuck.
Yeah, the smock.
Yeah, smock.
Yeah, I think I was going for it. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
If I had to say, maybe so I can't choose just one. I remember liking 1, 2, and 3, and 8.
Oh, I really liked 8 as well. Super cute.
Frosty, I believe the font I used is called Mama Bear.
Ooh. Let's see.
And I use Adobe After Effects. Sorry.
Yeah. After Effects user, point and laugh.
Sad face.
Let's see. What have I missed any? Oh, I think earlier on, Sati asks Circus, would you consider writing lyrics harder than writing the actual music? I think for songs like this, both were decently difficult because I'm not well versed in writing like major key upbeat songs, but I also took extra care with the lyrics and they took a little while for me to write. I think normally lyrics take longer, but in this case it was a good 50-50. So I guess to answer your question, I consider writing lyrics harder than writing music, because normally the music, like the background music, comes pretty easily, but lyrics take quite some time for me. Let's see. Catherine Kelly has one kind of for all of us about what was each of your favorite part of making the song. Most of it was fun, but like, I suppose in our individual process, what part of it did we consider the most fun? Because...
You can go first, Circus.
Okay. With the songwriting process, I always like writing the background instrumental, but it was really fun this time to do the sparkly synths. Like the... What are they called again? You know, those kind of 80s sounding synths that they happen in the pre-chorus, I think, and in the chorus as well. They were a lot of fun to put together, and then especially fun to hear with everything else, because it just makes the song sound super synthwavy and upbeat and sparkly, I guess is the best descriptor I can think of. So I had a lot of fun writing the instrumental and I guess arranging it and doing the production I had the most fun with for this song. What about you, Race?
I really liked the refrain typography.
Ooh.
The Blues Clues vibes, colors, and how they bounced.
Yeah.
It was fun when I figured it out.
It looks super cool. I liked it too.
Sometimes you get those click moments.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie, have you?
Well, this is probably like obvious, but like I like the coloring process.
Yeah.
So true.
Colors are so fun, and the colors that you put together, so warm, so pretty.
Thank you. I aim to use colors I would like to eat.
Oh, so valid.
So true.
So true.
They were so tasty.
They really were.
Look buttery.
Oh yeah, buttery. The MV looks freshly baked. If that
Freshly baked, so true. Right out the oven.
Right out of the oven. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll through it more.
If you want to hear the song with any other synth like Luca or Solaria, you could cover it yourself.
Oh yeah, I included an instrumental in the description.
There is an instrumental, smiley face.
And this time around, for all the songs I'm releasing this year, this is the first one in 2022, with this in mind, Dawn notwithstanding, I'm releasing the high quality unmastered wave instrumental. So it's not an MP3, it doesn't have distortion or low kilobytes per second. I forget the actual terminology. So it's, if you want to mix your own cover, you can get the highest quality possible now, because I provided a super high quality instrumental.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
So true. If you want to make a Luca cover or a Solaria cover, Solaria is out now. She's breached containment. And I think her
Gumi version is on Patreon though, lol.
Oh yeah, Gumi version's on Patreon.
Give this clown $5.
But yeah, So the instrumental is available. You won't get like copyright striked or anything. I made sure not to click on when submitting it, you know, to distribution services like Spotify, which will happen once the full EP that the song is on comes out in March, on March 18th. I made sure not to check off YouTube content ID, so feel free to post any covers. You won't get content claimed for any of these songs in the next year, basically. And yeah, that does mean you can use it in a Gacha Life thing if you want, I suppose.
This is the first song on the Yellow EP which you can pre-order on Bandcamp.
Yes. Oh, I should probably link that, huh?
Give this clown $5.
Oh yeah, that's also $5. Let's see. I'm scrolling up for questions. Oh, I see one that asks, how long did it take to make the instrumental for Puzzle, followed by how long did it take in general? So I suppose, would you guys be comfortable answering how long it took to do our respective parts, I suppose?
I have no idea personally, Lamau.
Yeah, mine.
I work so on and off.
Yeah, kind of same. I think I can estimate though. Most of my Patreon songs I work on about 2 to 3 weeks out of a month. So they take about 2 weeks. And then the tuning of Miku for this song specifically took another 2 weeks. Miku's great, but she takes a while to tune. So it took me a month for this song. Rough estimate. Very, very ballpark rough estimate.
I'd estimate it took me like a month for the MV. I don't know. That is a rough estimate.
Yeah.
I worked on it super on and off.
Yeah. Same.
I think my part maybe took about a month or two. Because I remember I started working on it in August, and I probably finished I remember I finished pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were pretty fast.
I remember being surprised by how fast you were. So yeah, I guess we all took about a month or two. Let's see. Skipping a few other questions in the chat because I've scrolled down, but Vocasphere asks, would you say that the song's message can also apply to people who want to become creators but don't know how to get started? Absolutely. I wanted it to be inspiring for anyone who creates or wants to create. So it was seeing all of the comments. Actually, I've been looking at the comments, and Rice has as well, that people have been putting in the Puzzle MV and liking a bunch of them that make you know, are just super sweet, and people talking about their creative journeys and just how the song speaks to them. It makes me really
All of
happy.
the comments have been so sweet.
Yeah, so sweet.
It's been great to see people relate to it.
Yeah, it makes me so happy to see people relate to it and kind of get reinvigorated or like inspired because of the song. There's a few comments that were like, this song is just what I needed right now, and that makes me so happy that the release of this MV, the music video, the song, the visuals, everything made someone in that moment happier or inspired, you know? So that's kind of all I could have wished for with this MV release, and I'm glad that it came across and that it happened, you know?
Eddie, here's a question for you. I really like the puzzle pupils. How did you come up with that?
Well, in my when I draw characters, I guess I like to put things in their eyes, like little symbols and stuff like that.
So true.
And I guess that's why I thought I don't even remember how I came up with it, but that little doodle in the designs page where I drew up all the designs, I think I just doodled that on a whim, and I was like, this looks nice, and so.
I also love the puzzle pupils. I was so obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Genius.
Such a good idea.
Peak of design.
I love shaped pupils. They're so cute.
It's my favorite thing.
It's so
Totally
good.
true, so cute.
There's so many designs that have shaped pupils that I think really make them. They really accentuate, and especially with this one, it just works really well, and I like it. Good job.
Frosty asked, what part of the process did you have the biggest struggle with?
Oh, should I start?
Sure.
Let's see. For me, I feel like I've alluded to it a little bit, but for this version of the song specifically, the biggest struggle I had was tuning Miku. I think I'm starting to become weak because I'm being spoiled by other vocal synths. So I've been tuning a lot in Synth V, and going back to Vocaloid was very, it's kind of like, I don't know a good analogy for it, but I was like, oh yeah, I need to remember how to use this. So I think I did it right after I tuned a bunch of Synth V stuff, so the relearning curve was very difficult in that moment. So this song specifically, tuning Miku, was a bit more of a struggle than usual because I took a break from tuning in Vocaloid for I think like 2 to 3 months, and then I was like, I'm gonna tune Miku, and it was kind of a rough time. How about you,
My
Riz?
struggles were with After Effects.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I exported a final version and then I closed it right at the end and ruined the render. I'm still mad. I'm so mad about it.
But wasn't that kind of my fault? Because I think
And then it messed up my keyframes.
Oh no.
You will ask me this question many times. And every time I'll be like, After Effects.
After Effects
Kept crashing.
Was the biggest struggle, yeah.
Rendered at 2 frames a minute.
Oh no.
Whatever. It was fine otherwise though, smiley face.
That's good.
Eddie, how about you?
Yeah, how about you?
Well, there's 2 things I found difficult. One was the storyboarding process. Once I already have the storyboarding process outlined, it's easy from there. I feel like, but coming up with storyboards is like my brain is small. So you could see like in some of the previous slides where I was like trying to play out how I was going to start out the video, because originally I think I was going for a more depressed look at the beginning, and I was like, this song is kind of happy though, so I completely changed it and didn't go with the table thing where she looks depressed. So
Depression vanished.
The second was the one, it's just a specific frame that I had trouble with, where it's a side view. That's why there's a paper version of it, the traditional version of it, because my mom is also an artist who draws in anime style, so I often go to her for critique. She said it looked weird, so I was trying to figure out how to fix it. So so those paper doodles were from when I was in class and going oh god, how am I gonna fix this? And so,
It's
yeah.
cute.
It's so
Thank you.
cute.
I tried.
Well, it turned out super great, but
I can't believe your mom bullied you.
Well, she keeps replaying this song now, so who's laughing?
So true.
It's so cute. I'm so
Stick
glad.
it to M.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see.
Feppelzofrain asked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, okay. Sorry about that pronunciation.
Oh.
To all of you, how does the theme of puzzle apply to your own personal creative journey?
Ooh, okay.
It does kinda sound like an essay question, lol. I like those questions though.
Yeah. I think I could start again, but we've been kind of going left to right the entire time. Do we want to switch it up? Rice, do you want to start first and then maybe Eddie and then me?
Okay, sure, lol.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, it's good to remember that, like, water is wet moment, but
Mm-hmm.
days come after the today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, I will be mad today,
Mm-hmm.
but tomorrow it might be better. Just step back for a second, calm down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reminder. I love media that are like love letters to creation, the creative process. So it was very sweet.
Oh.
Squints, did I answer the question?
Did you?
What's my grade teacher?
I thought it was really sweet, and I'm glad that the
Did I demonstrate reading comprehension?
So
Eddie, you can take a stab at it now though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So this when I got the inquiry for this, it was actually at a really timely. It was really timely, I think, because
Oh.
I had gone through a really bad creative burnout that lasted from like March until July,
Oh.
and so I was barely drawing for that period of time. And when I kind of got back into it, I was like not really sure how to draw anymore.
Oh no.
like, Yeah, so I was. That's why around that time my art style started getting really experimental.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but then I got this inquiry, and so I was actually kind of shocked. I remember because like I almost didn't apply. I think because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do anything. But I was like, nah, I probably won't be contacted right away. Submits it, gets contacted really quick.
was right away, kind of. Yeah.
Sorry, lol.
It's okay. So I was at the time I was still like I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm like, I'm just gonna try, and it turned out well, I think.
Definitely.
But yeah, it did. Yeah, it was kind of timely, I think.
Oh, I'm glad that it was fortunate timing. I suppose in my case that so. Hold on, I think I need to reread the question, just like a test. Hold on. How far?
Lumel.
How far up is it? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Okay. How does the theme of puzzle apply to your own personal creative journey? Okay. So, I think I wanted to answer this last because I'm the one who wrote the song, so it's kind of already a little bit about my own creative journey. But the theme of a puzzle that's kind of always being put together, or like a mystery that goes on forever, the lines. It's like I always found that with a creative medium, you always feel there's this moment where you feel like you've plateaued, where you've reached like, okay, I have all the knowledge I can possibly get right now, But then no matter what, no matter if you feel like you've mastered something or if you're just like not getting it and you've only taken like 2 steps and you're mad at yourself for not getting past that, there's always something else after that. There's always another puzzle piece. There's always another like thing to learn, thing to find out, both about your craft or just about you, and how you work with with your craft and stuff. So I wanted to write Puzzle to be about how no matter how bad of a burnout or how like intense of a slump or block that you feel like you're in, if you keep at it or just keep looking, there will always be another clue. There will always be another piece, another bit of knowledge for you to then kind of branch off and learn a lot more from, you know, like another step to find. If that makes sense. I feel like that makes less sense than the song. But yeah, that was why I wrote Puzzle, because it's definitely about the never-ending like learning process. Journey. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Lol.
Let's see.
Thanks for the thoughtful question.
Yeah. I think maybe we'll answer one or two more questions before we should probably wrap it up for this session. What do you think?
Sure.
So if you've got any questions that we didn't answer or that you want to talk about, I think it's okay to ask them again, because I'm very confused.
Yeah, send them again, lol.
Yeah, scrolling up in this chat, it's a bit difficult.
Sorry, LMFAO.
Yeah. Oh, next time we should have like a text document where we copy and paste questions for later.
True, I was just thinking that.
Same wavelength. We're working these streams through. we're
Clown to clown connection. Yeah, we're what's the word? Workshopping it?
Yeah. Experimenting. Let's see. Frosty,
did you feel out of your comfort zone making Puzzle compared to your previous works?
Oh, I think a little bit, but actually not that much. I think if you go from my most popular work to my most recent work, you know, if you go from like Copycat, Insanity, Circus Monster, Karma, etc., and then you go to Puzzle, it's a striking contrast. However, if you go from like starting, I would say, was it 2017 or 18? When I wrote Dream, that was the start of me writing major key poppy songs, you know? So it wasn't too out of my comfort zone, actually. The part that was out of my comfort zone was more so the lyrics, because I really wanted to make lyrics that resonated. So I wanted to put a lot of effort into upbeat, happy lyrics, because with Dream, it sounded major key and upbeat and happy, but the lyrics were still sad, you know? But I guess it was out of my comfort zone, but specifically the lyrics, not the song, how the song sounds. But another one I saw, Frosty asked, how was working together? Lots of trouble, or did it go smoothly?
Hate working with this dude. Sarcasm.
I think the process went decently smoothly because while this was probably the first, at least from my perspective, I think this was the first video we just started to put together for 2022, right?
One of them. So we were workshopping it a little bit. The major process was, rather than working side by side constantly, it was more so we kind of checked in every once in a while, but otherwise kind of like passed the baton off in like a relay type of deal, where like once I had the song done, I handed it off to Eddie to then, you know, write and to then draw inspiration from and to draw some concepts from, and then we would chat about it, and then Eddie would work on it, and then once Eddie was done, hand it off to Rice, who would then edit the video. So it was a bit
I feel like it went smoothly, but it wasn't constantly side by side.
Working with Eddie was a delight all around.
Oh, absolutely, though.
Like we said earlier, they were very fast, lol.
Yeah.
I think Wait, I think like we got Eddie's assets.
Yeah.
While we were in the middle of bubblegum.
Oh yeah.
So I couldn't put the video together right away.
Oh, I remember.
I remember feeling bad about that.
Oh yeah.
Eddie was too fast, too cool.
Too fast.
Sorry.
I'd love to work with them again.
Oh, absolutely. I feel the same.
Smiley face.
I hope it was not too scuffed of an experience on their end, lol.
Oh yeah, I hope so too.
It was a smooth process.
Nice.
It was one of our first experiences collabing with an artist, so we were still kinda working out the kinks, lol.
Yeah, we were still workshopping it. We still kind of are, honestly.
Thank you for your grace and patience, Eddie, lol.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
It's a never-ending journey, so true.
So true. Let's see. I think, unless either of you, do either of you see a question you would like to answer?
I can't read.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh yes, I'd work together again if given chance.
Same. Absolutely.
Yeah, same.
Laughing face.
Yeah, it was a really fun process, and it went incredibly smooth, and I'm super happy with how the music video came out and how the song and music video worked together, and the overall experience of watching and listening to it at the same time. It's one of those instances where it felt like I was really happy with the overall presentation entirely. And I'm happy that
Eddie the GOAT.
So true.
I'll never work with this clown again, though.
Oh, okay.
Sarcasm. Sorry, continue.
You caught me so off guard, I kind of forget what I was saying.
Sorry.
I think in the end it was really fun to work with Eddie and of course Rice, and to have people's first experience of the song be with Eddie's art and MV and everything. I think is kind of the first time listening to the song. Wait, I can rephrase that sentence. Is the way I would want people to first experience listening to the song. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Rice, what's your beef with Circus? What did he
Ate
do?
my garlic bread.
Oh, okay. On that note, I think maybe we'll end the stream here with me eating your garlic bread. So, do either of you have any closing thoughts or anything you'd like to say about the MV, or just anything in general, really?
Thank you, everyone. Please stream Puzzle and watch it 10,000 times.
Yes.
Get it to 10 million views.
Wild.
And follow Eddie on twitter.com.
Oh yeah. Eddie, do you have anything to say or anything you'd like to promote, even?
Well, it was fun working on the MV and stuff. Well, I don't really have anything to promote. I'm Edlinklover. I'm basically everywhere except YouTube, which is Boots501 for some reason, but but yeah.
YouTube SUX.
Oh, so true.
Sucks asterisk.
Who goes on YouTube? Cringe.
Imagine being on YouTube.
Couldn't be me. Well, Yeah. Thank you guys for coming to our first after show.
But yeah, we'll hopefully be doing after show streams for every MV release this year.
Yeah.
Which there are many.
There are a lot.
So keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out.
And pre-order Yellow.
Pre-order Yellow. So
on Bandcamp.
I guess I will say goodbye here. But first I will mention that Puzzle is the first of 3 tracks to be released from my EP Yellow, which will be available on March 18th, not only on Bandcamp, but also on almost all streaming services. I submitted it early. All the tracks are done, which means that exactly on March 18th, I think even before the final music video goes up, you'll be able to stream it. It will be there. It'll be available. So if you're interested in hearing all those songs early, you can pre-order on Bandcamp and you'll get the Puzzle MP3 early. But unfortunately for places like Spotify or Apple Music, etc., you will have to wait until March. But yeah, that's going to be happening then.
Please look forward to everything else we put out this year.
Yeah.
Many exciting projects happening.
Thank you so much for your initial support on Puzzle. It was really surprising. Not surprising in like I didn't expect people to like it, but heartwarming. I think that's the better word, to see so many people resonate with the MV, and I really appreciate everyone's support for the song, and yeah. So go follow.
Thank you, everyone.
Eddie. Go follow Rice. Go follow Myro. Go follow Crispy, who did the layout for this stream, by the way, linked in the description of the stream. Feel bad we haven't mentioned that till now. But yeah, I suppose with that, we're gonna go. So, thank you all so much for coming. And I'll see you with the next song. Okay.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
coming.
Bye.